Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my first video on the channel. A couple people asked me how to make text like this. Hold up, let me pull it up real quick. Text like this. So yeah. And I made another one like that. Let me go find it really quickly. I made another one like that for a guy named Cosma in Fatal Sectors. Alright, Fortnite designs, headers. Alright, here it is. I made text like that. It looks really cool. A couple people asked me to make a tutorial on how to do these. So let's get into it. First, you're gonna have to get Cinema 4D if you don't already have it. Then I'll leave or make text, or I'll leave this Lightroom in the description. I'm gonna put it to a client's name. You wanted it like that, okay? So then find a font. For the font I'm gonna be using today is called Ghoulish Intent. So let me find that really quickly. Should be up here. Here it is. Okay. So you wanted me to use the name Vanilla with blue and purple lettering. So we're gonna be doing that. Let me just mess with this really quick. Okay. Make sure you get a good angle. I'm gonna wrap it a little bit. Like that. Hold up. Okay, just like that. That's good. Okay, so once you got a good angle, make sure to render it. Okay. It's done. Make sure you save that. I'm gonna save it as Vanilla 3D. Then you're gonna wanna X that out. Go back to the text and put the def to 1. Put it to 1, and then render it back out again. Wait for that. Won't take long. There it is. Okay. Save that as Vanilla 2D. Gonna wanna X out Cinema 4D. Open up Photoshop. Wait for that to open right now. Should open really quick in a second. Alright. Then you're gonna wanna open up, I'm gonna make a header size, which is 1500 by 500. Because I'm making a header right now. And I wanted to make the text, so I decided to make that tutorial. So then what you're going to want to do is go to File, place Emd, open up Vanilla 3D first, and then open up place Emd, and then Vanilla 2D. Then select both of them, press Ctrl T, then size it up. I'm going to size it up to about that big, make it a little smaller. Okay. So once you got that done, now all you have to do is mess around with the layer styles. First, you're gonna want to click on the 2D part, press Control J to duplicate it. Then find a layer style. Here are the settings for mine. Inner glow overlay. Make sure it's on white. Make sure the opacity is on 100. Size is at 59. Range is at 60. Choke is at 0. Color overlay is blue. I'm gonna change that. Okay, it's just something like that. Make sure it's on color and full opacity. Then you're gonna want to do the same thing with that. I'm gonna save this layer style. Gonna want to do the same thing that you did with the 2D part to the 3D part. Just Control J it, then put on the layer style that you just made, like that. Should look like that after. Then I'm gonna change the color of it to purple, because they want purple and blue. So I'm gonna do that right now. Let's get a good purple right there. Press OK. I'm gonna mess around with the inner glow really quick. Make sure it looks nicer. Okay, then press OK. Alright, so here's the part that everyone likes the most, which is the def part of it. So you're gonna wanna go to the original 2D layer where it doesn't have a layer style. Control J that, bring it up all the way to the top so it turns gray like that. Then hold Control and press the box right here. Then you're gonna wanna go to Select modify, contract, and then put it to whatever number you think is good. I'm gonna try 7. Okay, that's good. And before you press backspace, make sure you click on, or right click the layer, and then press rasterize, then press backspace, and then Control D to deselect. And then you're gonna wanna go to the old vanilla 2D that doesn't have a layer style again. Or actually, before you do that, you're gonna wanna save the 3D part, because it's purple, as a new style. Then press OK. Then put that purple layer style on the outline, so it looks like that. Then we find a good blending option. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna put mine to right here. Let's see. I'm not even gonna put it to a blending style. I'm just gonna go to blending options and go to inner glow, then mess with that. And then I usually put the range down and put this part up a little bit, like to 2, depending on how big your outline is. Let's see. Put it right there. Make it like that. Okay. And click OK. After that, you're gonna want to go back to the 2D 2D text that does not have a layer style on it. Double click it. Make sure you go down here if it's not showing up here, to effects. Make sure you put on inner shadow. Then put this to normal, turn your opacity up, and then mess with the distance. I'm gonna put this to like 75. Then make this bigger. Okay. Then just keep messing with this, and it should look something like this after. Let me just finish this really quickly. Okay, like that. It should look like that. Now, add a layer. Right click on the new layer. Create clipping mask. Make sure you have the white color brush. Then on the parts that don't have a lot of shadow on it, like this right here, make sure you add the glow, like that, or something like that, a little bit of glow. And it's okay if you add a lot, you don't have to turn the opacity down, just put it on there. Like, make sure it's all in the middle, like that. Okay, now grab the eraser, and then at the top left over here, it should say opacity, turn that down a little bit, to like 30 something. Then just erase some parts that you think are too bright, like this. Like that. Okay. So it should look like this after. Then you're gonna want to mess with the blending options. Put that to overlay. Should look like this after that. And yeah, you can just mess with it, do whatever you want. You could add some other stuff. Let me try something really quick. Like this. I've seen people do this before. Make it a path. Grab the brush. Then get that purple. And then... What the heck? Okay. Do this. I've seen a lot of people do this before. Should look like that. You could do whatever you want and then put it as an overlay, whatever. I just keep it off. I think it looks best off. It looks more interesting off. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys want any more tutorials. And I'll see you guys in the next video.